So in today's fast-paced landscape, right, people fail to embrace automation, are at risk of falling behind. So imagine streamlining your workflows, enhancing customer experiences, and cutting down operational costs all at once. How about that? Well, that's precisely what intelligent process automation, IPA, simply promises. So as a blend of artificial intelligence, robotic process automation, and advanced analytics continues to evolve, organizations across the world are witnessing transformative shift in how they actually operate. But what exactly is IPA, and why is it being hailed as a future of business efficiency? So let's dive right in. In this video, I'm going to talk about everything that you need to know about IPA and business efficiency. So it is the next generation of automation technologies. Now it goes beyond traditional robotic process automation, which has existed for a while, by integrating artificial intelligence, now AI, in machine learning or natural language processing, NLP, and then cognitive automation as well. Now these technologies empower systems not only to perform tasks, but to understand, learn, and adapt as they work. So while RPA automates structured, repetitive tasks, IPA can handle unstructured data as well, make decisions, and even predict outcomes. Now that makes an essential part of digital transformation strategies for companies aiming for future-proof their operations. Now, how does IPA differ from traditional automation? Now, the distinction lies in the level of intelligence itself. So, for example, traditional automates execution tasks are based on rules, whereas IPA brings in adaptability. For example, traditional systems might flag an invoice for missing data, but IPA systems can extract missing data using OCR, validate it, and then process the invoice without human intervention. Now, intelligent process automation can also manage dynamic processes as well. Now, whether it's managing customer support tickets, analyzing large volumes of data in real time, or responding to anomalies in financial trends, actions, an IPA takes automation to certainly a new level of efficiency. Now, what are some of the core technologies behind the intelligent process automation? So to better understand the power of IPA, first, let's take a look at the technologies that actually drive this. Now, robotic process automation, RPA, for example, this is the foundation layer that handles the repetitive, rule-based tasks, right? Now, it mimics human actions like data entry, transferring files, or logging into applications. The artificial intelligence part, AI and machine learning, basically AI and ML allows IPA systems to make data-driven decisions. Now, they learn from patterns, predict outcomes, and continuously improve over time. So natural language processing, also known as NLP, right? With this, IPA tools can understand and interpret human language. Now, this enables automated systems to process customer queries, extract key information from documents, or even summarize reports. Now, OCR, for example, optical character recognition, right? Now, this technology helps convert various types of documents like scanned papers, PDFs, images into machine-readable data, which can then be processed automatically. Now, let's talk about process mining, for example. IPA uses process mining to analyze event logs from IT systems because these are huge and they provide insights on how processes are informed and identify areas for improvement. And real-world applications in business, let me give you some of those, right? For example, organizations across sectors are adopting IPA to gain a competitive edge. Now, from finance to healthcare, the applications are vast and are impactful. For example, banking and financial services. Here, in the financial sector, for example, IPA automates regulatory compliance, fraud detection, and loan processing. And banks use IPA for intelligent document processing and automatic know your customer verification. Now, this significantly reduces errors, operational delays, and redundancy, right? Another example is in healthcare. For example, hospitals and clinics, they utilize IPAs to manage patient records, billing and appointment scheduling, and insurance claims processing. It frees up healthcare professionals to focus in patient care rather than administrative tasks. Another example, commerce and retail industry, right? Retailers apply IPAs inventory management. That's fairly common, order fulfillment, and customer service. So by analyzing customer behavior and preferences, IPA also supports personalized marketing strategies as well. For example, let me give you another example. How about insurance, underwriting, and claims management? IPA simplifies and accelerate workflows in this area. The intelligent bots extract and verify information, assess risks, and even interact with customers at the same time. So, human resources industry, for example, recruitment, onboarding, payroll processing, you name it, employee data management can all be enhanced through IPA. And HR teams benefit from reduced manual workloads and improved accuracy. So, let me give you a quick run on benefits of IPA. Now, the advantages of adopting IPA are not just technical, they're strategic also. Companies that integrate IPA can achieve, for example, increased efficiency, and I've talked about this earlier as well. You can automate end-to-end processing, leads certainly to faster execution and fewer bottlenecks. Employees can shift focus to high-value tasks, right, that require creativity or strategic input. Then we have cost reduction as a second benefit. It significantly cuts down labor costs, operational overheads, for example, and the expenses associated with manual errors and rework. Then we have enhanced customer experience as the third benefit, right? So automating routine customer interaction and personalized responses, businesses can offer quicker resolution and more satisfying experiences to customers. Then we have another benefit is better compliance. For example, it ensures consistent and traceable workflows, reducing compliance risk, making audits easier and reliable. Then we have improved scalability as a benefit. As businesses grow, IPA has allowed them to scale operations without proportionally increasing their workforce or infrastructure. But here are some of the challenges to consider also when talking about IPA, for example. Innovation, right? It comes with its own set of challenges. But recognizing this early can help businesses plan and execute more effectively. Another is integration complexities. Well, it takes a lot of skills to do it, right? It can be technically complex. It may require restructuring legacy systems or upgrading infrastructure or both. And then we have data privacy concerns as a challenge. IPA often handles sensitive data. Ensuring data privacy and protection is critical. And companies must implement robust security protocols within their platform, right? Infrastructure. Then we have workforce resistance, right? Employees may fear job displacement due to automation. Fairly common. Transparent communication and upskilling program can help ease these concerns. And of course, there's another challenge is high investment. Though IPA offers long-term savings, the initial deployment costs can certainly be high. For example, ROI may take time depending on the complexity of the processes being automated. So, these are the challenges. Let's talk about best practices now. So if you want to unlock the full protection of intelligent process automation, companies certainly should follow a strategic approach. For example, start small and scale gradually, right? And you can start with pilot projects, pick a department that would benefit most like finance, customer support, and then scale based on the results. And prioritize use cases also. So for example, you can identify high impact or repetitive processes first and focus on areas where automation can deliver measurable value fairly quickly. You can also collaborate across departments as well, right? Cross-functional collaboration ensures all stakeholders understand the goals and limitations of IPA, facilitating smoother adoption at the same time. You can also invest in training, by the way. Skilling your workforce ensures that employees can work effectively alongside IPA systems and leveraging their capabilities rather than competing with them. And then we can also monitor and optimize, right? For example, ongoing monitoring business systems, measure performance, detect issues early, and then make necessary adjustment for continuous improvement. So what's the future outlook for IPA? Well, the future of IPA is not just promising, it's inevitable, right? As AI becomes more advanced and data more accessible, IPA will evolve from competitive advantage to a necessity. Now, future IPA systems will be able to, for example, make autonomous decisions based on real-time data that's available. They'll be able to interact seamlessly with humans using natural language. For example, be able to predict market trends and adapt business processes accordingly, right? So, for example, like edge computing, as 5G networks mature, the deployment of IPA will become more agile and affordable. And why IPA matters now, right, more than ever? Well, global shift towards remote work, digital-first customer interactions, and real-time analytics has made intelligent automation more relevant than ever before. Now, businesses that embrace IPA are better equipped to handle market volatility, scale operations on demand, and of course, deliver superior value to customers. Now, with the growing demand for business continuity and resilience, IPAs is no longer a luxury. It's certainly a lifeline for many companies, and it allows companies to respond faster and operate leaner and remain competitive in a digital economy that rewards speed and innovation. So here are the key takeaways. The intelligent process automation is more than just a buzzword, by the way. It's just a game changer. So by integrating AI, ML, NLP, and RPA, IPA allows businesses to automate not just tasks, but decisions also. It empowers employees, enhances customer satisfaction, and of course, drive measurable efficiency. And companies that invest in IPA today are certainly laying the groundwork for future success. And they're not only optimizing operations, but also building a foundation for continuous innovation for the future. So the sooner the organization understands and adopts IPA, the sooner you'll reap the rewards for smarter, faster, and more agile processes. So, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below if you have any questions or where you are in your IPA journey. My name is Syed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.